This aging veteran center just called out Oklahoma City saying, hey, I'm ready. Where's my contract? And yes, we're talking about Dwight Howard, Superman. As the Thunder are kind of needing a center at the moment, we're having to play small ball. We just lost to the Dallas Mavericks because we got out-rebounded like crazy. They almost had double the amount of boards that we had. And so it's kind of showing we need some defensive help on the interior and we need some help on the boards. What is Dwight Howard known to do? He's known to be a defensive presence down low, a shot blocker, and he's also known to grab boards. But has his time passed him? That's the question. Is he no longer the player that we once knew? Short answer, simple. Yes, he's no longer that player. However, he might be able to do just enough to kind of help Oklahoma City while they're without Hartenstein, J. Will, and Chet Holmgren, or even while they're still without Chet, just in case something happens. But it's going to be tougher for... it's going to be tougher now for Oklahoma City to sign Dwight Howard to actually come over here due to a move that recently happened. We're going to break down everything that's going around the storyline right now, what Dwight Howard said, who we signed. That's going to kind of limit this now for Dwight Howard to actually get over here since we no longer have a roster space available, along with looking at his career stats, what he's done the past few seasons that he has been in the NBA, and just overall see, is it a good fit? We're going to break that down here on Thunder Digest. Before we get into that, though, I just want to say that we are extremely close to 2,000 subscribers. So I want to thank each and every single one of you guys that have subscribed to the channel up until this point. I truly can't do this without any of you guys, and it means the world to me when you guys hit that subscribe button and support in each and everywhere you can. I don't ask for much. That's all I ask, that you just hit that subscribe button to help this channel grow and help me out, make this something I can do for a living. Without further ado and getting all sentimental and sappy, I'll go ahead and get into Dwight Howard, talking about him a little bit. And just overall what he said, as it's not like it was a ton, all right? We'll look at what he said here. And this was a while ago, so keep in mind, this was before we signed anyone. But this is basically what's going on, all right? He was on Kevin Garnett's podcast with Paul Pierce talking about, teams, players in the league, blah, 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 who's deserves certain awards right now, blah, 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 all right? And this is what happened. The Superman isn't giving up yet. Dwight Howard, the towering 2020 NBA champion, has been chasing an NBA comeback for 3 years now, ever since he hit free agency in 2021. Despite his relentless efforts, no team has picked him up. But according to Celtics legend Kevin Garnett, Howard might finally have a shot, thanks to a twist in Oklahoma City. When another host pointed out that OKC's rising star, Chet Holmgren, was sidelined for up to 10 weeks because of injury, Garnett didn't hesitate. He laid it out. OKC needs a veteran big man, and Dwight Howard is the guy to call. See, this when you go call Dwight Howard. This is where you go call JaVale McGee, another interesting name to see. That's still a free agent, not signed by any team right now. Garnett said, I'm going to get all them old hairs to bring their, here to hold me down to these two get back. And Hartenstein's about to be back. We just signed actually a young guy as well, looking at it. I clicked the wrong one there. Boom. This guy right here, Braden Carlson. Apparently he was someone that we were looking at in the draft as well. I don't know much. From what I saw, clips and everything, and little breakdowns of who he is as a player, he is 7 foot tall, so he brings that size that we need. All right. He is a, good three-point shooter for his size and at the center position, and we love to shoot this three ball now. That's kind of what we're building up on. Part of the reason we lost last night, we shot 42 three-pointers and only made 14 of them, so it's interesting to kind of see he kind of has that style of play. He's lanky. We love our lanky guys for some reason. Pokusevski, Chet Holmgren, all those guys that are just skinny and lanky, he's that as well. So we love that for some reason. And he's pretty athletic. I saw some videos of him getting up pretty high for a 7-footer. So he's athletic. He's tall. He can shoot the three ball. All right, lanky. Kind of fits what Mark Daigneault and Sam Presti really like in their centers. However, Dwight Howard might be more valuable there, and it just comes down to who is going to get time. All right, who's actually going to be of value if they come to this team? Dwight Howard was making his pitch as well, talking about it, and, this was his little thing. Kevin Garnett and Dwight Howard got candid on another episode of Garnett's All the Smoke Productions podcast, diving straight into OKC Thunder's glaring need for a big man. Howard didn't hold back during the discussion, even addressing the Thunder directly with a bold statement. And this is Dwight Howard, fashion. This is what he had to say. OKC, your boy is ready. What's happening? Howard declared confidently, locking eyes with the camera. Y'all need a big, y'all need a vet, y'all need someone who's going to bring the energy. Me and AC together, Alex Caruso, championship. I'm just saying we done did it before. Howard didn't stop there. He hyped himself up as the perfect fit for the Thunder, saying, y'all just got a superstar. Y'all just need somebody who know how to play defense. Y'all need somebody that's certified. OKC, what is y'all doing? I'll stay at the hotel where the ghost's at. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Funny guy, all right? He's hilarious. He's a character. I think he would mesh well with, the entirety of the unit, considering his personality, how he's so outgoing and everything. I think he'd fit well. I truly do. But his play, would that really necessarily fit with the team? Is that what we need? We do need rim protection. We do need rebounding. But is he going to limit us offensively if he does get minutes? That's the question. Not known to shoot the three ball, not known for his jump shot, and we're loving taking these three-pointers right now. Half our shots is what it looks like, our three-pointers that we're taking each game, and we're hitting them at a decent clip as well. Noticing a bunch of games we're going like 40 to 44% from behind a three-point line. The loss against the Mavericks, we shot 33%. Still, that's solid considering all things. He'd be a great, somebody use as off-ball and on-ball screens, but that's about it. We don't bang down low in the post. We're not going to try to feed it through our post man, all right? We're going to work through our guards. We're going to score through our guards. If we do work through the post, it's with Chet, all right? Because he has guard play as well. So it's one of those things where offensively, I don't see him helping out, but defensively and rebounding, he definitely could. But the true thing is, would he get time? I don't think so. The best parts of his career have already passed him. I don't think he'd get time on this Oklahoma City Thunder squad. We just signed this 7-foot guy, and, realistically, they're probably about the same, talent and skill-wise now in their career. I don't want to say skill, talent, blah, 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 because Dwight Howard had all, Hall of Fame potential and talent, just, injuries and everything set back his career, and blah, 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 all this and that. But realistically, they both bring the same value right now. And that 7-footer didn't get any time against the Dallas Mavericks. And I don't expect him to get much time at all. It's just someone that Mark Daigneault and Sam Presti really liked. They were trying to find a way to draft him, and they couldn't. Trying to find a way to, sign him as an undrafted free agent. They couldn't either. It's just one of those things where finally it worked out where they could get him. They've been keeping tabs on him this entire time. They're like, we really like the guy. Let's see if we can develop him into something, playing in the G League, use him as a backup, especially since we have guys out with injury at the moment. It's just interesting to kind of see how it's all playing out. That's simple. Dwight Howard and him would get the same amount of minutes. And Dwight Howard, looking at his career, we can go ahead and look at the career stats. I don't think that's going to tell much, considering, like I mentioned, the best part of his career is up. I mean, last season he played was with the Lakers. He played 60 games, started in 27 as well, averaged 16 minutes a game. And then he also averaged 6 points a game along with 5 rebounds. That's really solid. But he didn't even average a block a game. He's not the same player he used to be. He'd help us out rebounding, no doubt about that, okay? He would set some deadly off-ball and on-ball screens. But shot blocking, I don't think he's, has that in his bag as much anymore. It's just, I don't want to call him washed. I feel like that's rude. I don't want to say that. But he's just not the player he used to be. He truly isn't. Injuries really hurt him, all right? Age has caught up to him as well. He just got older, and he's not as good anymore. He used to be one of the best players in the league when he came in here, used to dominate, but now it's just one of those things where he's kind of done now, all right? Him and this Brandon, I can't remember what his name is, whether or not they'd get around the same amount of minutes. So signing Dwight Howard, I just feel like would not do much in the grand scheme of things, all right? Looking at the big picture, I don't think it would do much, especially since it's looking like we're going to get Hartenstein back next week, as we're about to be on a 5-game break where it gives him all this time to be reevaluated, make sure he's good, take his time to get back. I think we're about to get Hartenstein back. It looks very promising. So realistically, we don't need to go out there and sign anyone else, maybe even trade for another center. I know I said Jonas Valanciunas a while ago, but realistically, nothing really needs to happen. So that's my whole 2 cents on it. I'm curious what you guys think, though. Would you want to get Dwight Howard, or you're like, guys, you're with me on this one, like, look, we just signed an undrafted free agent center that's 7 foot tall, that's younger, and can shoot the 3-ball. That's a better fit overall for us than Dwight Howard, who can't shoot at all, and is just older and can't really move as much anymore. Let me know your guys' personal thoughts in the comments section below. And like I mentioned at the start of this, thank you guys for the support to help us get to 2,000 subscribers, as we're about to hit that. We're like 5 away at the time of recording this. So once again, thank you guys for all the support. It truly means the world. If you aren't subscribed already, you should definitely hit that, especially if you stayed to the end of this video. That's all I got for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.